I'm Corey D. Taylor, and I wanted to take some time to talk about the situation that is going on in Ferguson, Missouri. It seems like the media is starting to paint a bunch of negative pictures about people that have come out of Ferguson. And it was said that one person had called us animals. Let's think about this for a minute. What is an animal? Well, we are all intelligent beings, and the fact that we're out there protesting proves that fact. But the one thing that is kind of catching me off guard is that we are still doing violent acts. There's looting, there's rioting, there's all kind of things that's going on. And that is not the image that we want to be portrayed in Ferguson. And so I really don't agree with what the pundits and what the news is trying to portray us as. You know, growing up in Ferguson, I can remember great things about Ferguson because Ferguson is where I learned hard work, the value of hard work, and where I learned how to deal with different cultures. Another thing that's great that came out of Ferguson is I met my wife in Ferguson Middle School, and my wife and I, we've been married for 20 years and we have 4 children, and our children are doing extremely well. I can remember growing up in Ferguson and we had fun places like going off of Suburban to play in the creek, or being on Suburban at the old ice cream shop. But even with those great memories, there are also some bad memories that I have, because you understand the situation of racism that is being dealt in Ferguson is nothing new. I, and of course other friends of mine, we had experienced racism from an early age, from going over to the Schnooks in Cool Valley, being searched by police officers because they claimed that we had something which was an unmerited thing, or being pulled over by the police officers because we were young teenagers and it may have been more than one African American teenager in the car. So I'm telling you now that the things that you're going through in Ferguson, I feel your pain, and I know that the young people are up in arms and they have a lot of aggression and they have a lot of stress right now because they don't want to be silent, and they shouldn't be silent, but we do have to find ways to help channel their energy. I can remember when I left the St. Louis area and the Ferguson area and headed to college, I had a similar mindset that I got tired of the racism and all kind of things. But I knew that when I got to college offered me the opportunity to learn some different ways on how to channel my energy and channel that bad negative feeling that I was feeling. Not only that, but I got to college and I realized that not all Caucasians were bad, and not all people that were non-African Americans were bad. So they helped me to understand how to be strategic in the things that I needed to do to progress in life. I want to say this to you young people that are out there, and those who may have been partaking in the looting and the rioting. Don't tear up the Ferguson community, because like I said in the beginning, the media is trying to paint us in a negative light. But you're not a negative group of young people. We're not a negative group of people. We just want to protest because, you know, quite frankly, we've had it. Here's the reality. Think about this. If you must do something in the form of strategizing, why don't you partner up with the local organizations such as the Urban League? Why don't you partner up with any ministerial alliance that will help you to be able to strategize on a level that would assure that this time we will have success? I'm not going to be one who's going to tell you all to keep quiet, because I believe that we're at a pivotal time that your voices need to be heard, because you're that next generation. But make sure that you secure a better future for the generations that are going to come after you. So think about this. We oftentimes have wanted people to do something for us, but I believe that right now, the Ferguson community, we need to do something for ourselves. So I'm just encouraging all of you all who are there, just think. Don't just act, but think about it before you act and do anything else.